y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video, you guys. This is a review on After, Happily Ever After on BET. Season 1, Episode 2. Y'all, okay, so basically the episode picks up exactly where we left off, okay? So we're going back inside the house, you know, everyone's still a little bit on edge because Nika was coming at Tyra and Tyra was coming at Nika, okay? Jeremy in a confessional like, none of us have ever been in this situation with our exes before. Just aggravating. Boy, speed it up, get to the point, because nobody want to hear you talk like that the whole season, okay? Like, just get to the point. Get there, okay? So they asked Peter, did he go check on Nika? And he's like, she's already uncomfortable. Yeah, because Tyra let her know, girl, I've been laying low so you could feel comfortable, as if that's a big brag, okay? Big flex or whatever. Mike is like, Nika need to mind her business. And I'm thinking she do, because you trying to check her when you need to be checking him, because he's the one, Peter that is, that's all over Tyra. If you want to get technical, okay? So Amina's going to go check on her because she's getting flashbacks of all the time Peter was messing around with Tyra on her, as if she wasn't the real side chick, and then turned around and made Tyra the side chick. Child, you cannot tell me that Amina still don't want Peter. And she wants this man to find love so bad, sure. She just doesn't want him to be with Tyra. If you ask me, she just don't want him to be with Tyra, okay? So Peter goes to tell Nika that, you know, next time you got a problem, come talk to me. And I agree. Go talk to him, because he's the one you have a problem with, not her. If he's going over there to Tyra, entertaining Tyra, and want to be all over Tyra, then you need to go be checking on your man, okay? Check your man. So Nika tells Peter that she doesn't feel the need to appease Tyra or Amina, okay? And, you know, Peter's like, well, I need someone that I'm going to feel comfortable with around my kids. And if they're going to be around my kids, that means they're going to be around my baby mothers, and they need to be comfortable. She says she can agree to, you know, making them feel comfortable to a certain extent. Child, I just can't. Like, this is why you don't get it with a man who got multiple baby mamas and multiple children by these baby mamas, because it's just too much. Like, I'm not about to walk on eggshells because of your baby mamas, especially when they both basically seem like they still in love with you and you in love with one of them. Like, it's just too much. Mike said that Pam bathing suit was surprised everyone. I said no. Pam bathing suit surprised you, Mike, okay? He basically wants a piece of Pam. And I'm like, Mike, you have one assignment to follow, just one, and that's to help Nicole. Not for you to come here and try to dig your paws in Pam. Amarachi is talking to Ugo, and she's like, here I am back in the dating pool again, because you decided to pick someone who already been picked. Like, I need you to pay attention and help me find love, okay? Nicole's trying to tell Mike to understand that she's looking for someone who's going to treat her good. It doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman. I need someone who's going to treat me good, and I need you to help me find them. Stop trying to focus on, oh, I want to give her variety and all that other stuff. Find a good, genuine person. If you stop paying attention to Pam and her peach, then maybe you can help Nicole, because that is what you're here for, right, Mike? Oh, okay. I just feel like something about Nicole really gives me thirsty, and I hate to say it that way, but she wants love really bad. And I'm not saying too bad to the point where she seems desperate. It's really bad. Like, it's like she's missing a void or something, okay? So Melissa asked Jeremy, what should she ask the ladies? And he was like, just make sure that they're open to polyamorous, because I'm polyamorous, okay? If you don't ask nothing else to these people, just see if they open to the lifestyle. Don't bring me another beautiful, wonderful person and they want to be committed in a monogamous relationship, and you know I'm not about that life, okay? So she's like, but what if there's no one there that's open to, you know, polygamy? And he was like, well, then I guess that's just not the right person for me. And I guess I just won't find the right person here. So Pam is over there telling Troy to find her a man's man, okay? Someone who will take charge. He was like, well, dag, I tried to take charge and you wasn't having that. Like, girl, what you mean? Because when I was doing it, you ain't want it. Now you want it. Now you want it. She just don't want you. Point blank and period, Troy. She just don't want you, okay? She wants him to find someone who already has their own kids, because she ain't having no more. And they gotta be mature. And I'm like, the fact that the fact that these women have to explain to people, find me someone mature, is like beyond me. It's beyond me. Like, we all adults here, right? Shouldn't we be mature enough? for this situation? Like, we're grown. Okay, I digress. Now Tyra goes to tell Peter that he never puts people in their place when it comes to her. Tyra, and he never will. Girl, I don't know why you is begging this man to put people in their place for you after everything he done for you. He went and married another woman, okay? He had children with this woman after you. He's never going to put people in their place when it comes to you. And once you accept that, and once you understand that, then you can go ahead and let that man go, okay? She tells him that he just wasn't focused on really finding her someone. Like, he just picked someone and he went about his business because he want to go talk to ladies. She's like, I need you to stop effing talking to bitches, okay? And help me find a man. And I'm like, Tyra, you don't want no man, girl. You don't want no man. You want Peter. You want Peter to stop talking to bitches and come find you. That's what you want, okay? So then Bow Wow comes in, you know, and he was like, it's time for the singles party. Y'all, something about that Bow Wow and them eyes just be grabbing me, y'all. I be trying to, like, pull it away, but it be grabbing me like I can't let it go. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me, okay? So anyway, the singles are on the balcony and everyone else is down there trying to find him a man, okay? Mike is literally like selling Nicole like she's a wonderful person. She has a business. She's all of this, okay? And the guys are like, I'm not trying to be funny, but the way you talk about her makes me wonder why y'all not together. And he's like, well, you know, I kind of treated her wrong. And he says that this experience is helping him realize that there may be some feelings there. Like, there's maybe something still there. We know it's something still there, Mike. But you won't even go ahead and engage in that, okay? Because you already know that you messed up. But instead of doing right by her and help her find someone great, you want to go have a sneaky link with Pam. That's what I said, a sneaky link, because that's what's happening, okay? Now, Ugo's telling the man that she wants a man who's good looking, who has height to him. Basically the opposite of him, because I'm looking at Ugo like, you sure? You sure that's what she want? Because that's not you. She over there like, Amarachi is over there like, what is he talking about? I don't care about all that stuff. I just want a man that's gonna treat me right. Once again, they don't know what once again, these exes don't know what these women are looking for. Bro, if she was really worried about some man looks and they height, I don't think she would be with you. At this point, she like, just give me a man that's gonna treat me good. He could be short, tall, fat, skinny, or ugly. I don't care, okay? So Peter trying to find a good man for Tyra because he's like, I effed up. I really need to fix this. So let me go find her a good man. I'm like, child. So he goes talk to Withrow, and he's talking to him, and he's trying to get to know him, and you know, he feels like he's a good fit, a good vibe. I'm like, okay, let's see about that. So now Bow Wow comes out and he's like, all right, now it's time to pick who y'all gonna have moving the house up for the next 48 hours. So Peter acting like he don't know who to pick, like, oh man, I don't know. Peter, because you want to pick you, but you can't pick you, so you gotta pick someone. So he picks Withrow. But the thing that got me was the fact that he said, I think he'll be good at helping my kids with their homework. I said, once again, it comes back to you. What about he'll be a good fit for Tyra? What about he's caring? He has a good heart. He got a good money. He got a good house. He got good credit. Child, help your kids with their homework. She been helping them kids with their homework all this time. She don't need help in that department. She here to find a man, not a caretaker. He's so aggravating, y'all. Peter bothers me, and I want to drag him every chance I get. I promise you I do, okay? So Tyra's like, oh, God, he seems young. He seems quiet. I'm not sure if we're going to have a connection, but hey, I'll give it a shot, okay? So Troy picks Rod, and Pam is like, ooh, oh my God, he's tall, like really tall, like 6 feet. And that outfit, and I was looking at that outfit, it looked like one of those, you know, your grandmother curtains that got all the flowers in the kitchen. It reminded me of that. And I was like, oh child, who picked that outfit out for him and why he thought that was okay to wear to the singles party? But let me go back to what people was wearing at the singles party real quick, because there was one girl in there at the singles party, child, she had her whole behind / leg and thigh out. And I was like, did you purposely put a big old hole right there to walk around with your ass out for what? Child, don't bring her into the house because it's given, she gonna take him in. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. So Mike picks Cornelius, and Nicole is happy because she passed up on Cornelius the first time when she picked the other girl, Jaylee, okay? Jayla, I think her name was, or Jayla. So she was like, let me give him a shot. And I'm like, girl, you should have gave him a shot the first time. No shade, okay? So Ugo picks a side, and Amarachi was like, he's definitely my type in the looks department. And I was like, yeah, he's a handsome guy. So I could see him, you know, being her type-ish, okay? But he's a little man. She's a, you know, big, voluptuous, curvy woman. So I was curious to see what that was going to look like together, okay? So Melissa picks Tina, and she picks her because she's open to the lifestyle and she's pretty. And I was like, okay, I think this is a better choice than the girl he picked before, okay? But something about Tina tells me that she's not really open as much as she says she is. It's like something's giving me she's putting on the front. I can't really pinpoint why, but she doesn't seem too ecstatic about, you know, the lifestyle. I think she's one of those people that's like, this is what the world is coming to. I might as well get fit in, or I'm gonna stand out. You know, it's giving me that type of vibe, okay? So Bow Wow let them know that tomorrow he's sending some of them on dates, because y'all know BET can't afford to send all of them on dates, so some of them is going. So go ahead and have a good night tonight. Party up, get lit, get to know each other, all that good stuff, okay? So everybody goes back to the house, and Rod is rubbing on Pam's feet, and I was like, you know what, Rod? I like you. I like you. It's a foot rub for me. It is definitely foot rub for me. When Rob starts talking to Pam, he's telling her that he's not traditional. So now she's on pause. And Mike was like, I don't think she's feeling him. And he talks a lot. I was like, yeah, I don't think she feel him. And he definitely was talking. I mean, that man was talking and talking and talking and talking to the point I don't even know what he was talking about, baby. I would have been asleep. Like, after like 2 shots of him talking and rubbing my feet, you would have had to wake me up to tell me to go to bed, okay? Jeremy decided he want to go take Tina to see the couple shower. And I was like, see, something about that polyamorous lifestyle just seems to me, and I'm not judging nobody for their lifestyle, but the way the way Jeremy comes off is like he just want a bunch of girls that he can have sex with. And I'm not saying that is what it is. I'm just saying that's how I feel about it, okay? Now, Assad doesn't have no conversation skills whatsoever, okay? He's literally sitting there in awkward silence, and he's like, I'm about to go work out. So Pam was like, hold up, so you leaving me? He like, yeah, we got all day tomorrow. So she's like, I don't like this. I need some quality time. Like, I need quality time. You came here to find someone to find love with, but you want to go work out instead of hang out with me. I don't like that. And I don't like that for her at all, okay? So Nicole is already ready to break her celibacy, okay? With Cornelia, she's ready to just go ahead and put it on him. So she done went to upstairs and got in the shower and put on her lingerie, and she invited him to the sweet. But when she came in there, he was sleep. I said, girl, I mean, just get in the bed with him. Y'all been drinking. He had a long day. I'm sure once you would have got in there and rubbed a little booty on him, he would have rubbed his little hand on your booty, and y'all would have been okay. But no, girl, she was upset and she walked away. I said, child, you missed out on a blessing. You could have got some of that good old sleepy pee. And I'm just saying, okay? So she pissed. She's pissed, but she's not going to give up on him. She won't give him another chance. Now, the next day, they go to the Kentucky Derby. And I love the fact that we got a little black history, you know, lesson up in there, okay? Come to find out that the first man that won the Kentucky Derby was a black man. And there was a lot of, I think she said like 16 out of the jocks were black. And I was like, this is good to know. Because honestly, I didn't think a lot of black people was into, you know, like the horse riding and stuff like that. So I appreciate the good old lesson, okay? So Jeremy and Tina are back at the house and they're cooking, okay? Come to find out that Jeremy's not even single, okay? He got 2 other girlfriends. I said he's wasting everybody's time. So you have 2 girlfriends. Can you say greedy? How many more do you need, okay? So he was like, I could feel like y'all definitely be a good vibe already. And she was like, the 3 amigos? And I'm like, child, he wasting our time. Jeremy, just go back to your 2 girlfriends and stop trying to add more. Because these people is really out here looking for love, and you already got 2 options at home, okay? Find it with them. Be happy with them. Child's never enough. It's just greedy, okay? So Aries and Justin are, Aries and Justin are back at the Kentucky Derby, and this daggone Aries is all over this man. I mean, she is like kissing on him and like doing the most, and he's like literally pulling away. I would have been like, you know what? I could tell that he not feeling me, because he was like, he looked like he was scared. Like, what is this girl doing, and why is she doing this to me? I'm like, no means no, Aries. No means no, okay? So he was like, I don't think this is going to be a good fit because she's moving a little bit faster than I would like to. I said, yeah. And you can tell that he was not liking it at all, okay? Which reminds me, I don't know why is he here, because like you only got 48 hours in the house with these people. And if you can't open up to someone within 48 hours enough, then this is not going to work for you, because you have to move fast to a certain extent, okay? So yeah, this might not be the right environment for Justin. I'm just saying, okay? So Tyra is talking to Cornelius, and the first thing that she want to bring up is how he feel about her relationship with Peter and Amina. Girl, focus on the man in front of you. This is the problem. This is the problem. It's always about Peter. Peter. But meanwhile, Peter is back at the house and he's asleep because, you know, his Tyra is out on a date. He don't know what else to do, okay? Nika is just like, I'm not really feeling this. Like, I don't know how this is going to work. I just don't get it. Something's not clicking. I'm like, yeah, because he's not interested in you, girl. He's just in his house because Tyra's in his house. And Amina forced him to come up here. That's all, okay? Amina said that she feels like Tyra is in a way of Peter really finding love, okay? Because he still wants to be with her. And that's the first time that I completely agree with you, Amina, okay? Nicole is just being thirsty when she's talking to Cornelius. And basically, the whole conversation revolves around them trying to get back to the suite. Child, okay? So now everybody get back to the house, and it's Melissa's birthday, so they having a silk satin party for Melissa, you know, a little truth or dare game going on. And Peter was like, I dare Tyra to kiss Withrow, but like she means it, with a cigar in his mouth like this. I was like, what kind of pimp-ish is this? Like, what does this turn you on, Peter? Does this turn you on? So Peter so Tyra gets up and go kiss Withrow. And he like, okay. And I think Peter just wanted to gauge where she was at when it came to Withrow and if she was really liking him and digging him. Because why would you tell your ex-girlfriend or your ex-wife or ex-fiance to go kiss up on another man and you still got feelings for her? He wanted to see if she was still feeling him. And Amina is sitting there like, oh my God. Like, Peter's just taking this as a joke. And I was like, it is. Definitely is, okay? So then out of nowhere, and I mean nowhere, y'all, Amarachi was like, I just want all the seasoned fathers to go talk to Ugo about being an active dad. And I was like, girl, you don't even know if these men are active dads. You got Peter Guns in here with 10 kids. I'm sure he's not that active of a dad. Not saying he a deadbeat dad. But child, you don't know these men in their history the same way the same way your man ain't an active dad. These men cannot be active too. Girl, you just gonna go tell these men to go talk to him about being a father. First of all, that was out of line and it was out of place and it was not necessary for that environment. It is Melissa's birthday. We is turning up. We is playing truth for dare, and you got the nerve to try to go get us to give him a father lesson? Girl, bye, okay? So she starts going off about how he's not active and he don't pay child support. And I was like, girl, this is not the time. This is not the time. The ladies was like, you gotta chill. Y'all gotta come to a resolution. Like, we need a resolution. We have too much confusion. Like, they was doing the most, y'all. A lot. And I'm sitting here like, Amarachi, girl, I know you just got divorced, okay? Y'all still figuring it out. Give him a minute. You take a minute and figure out how y'all could co-parent together. He literally was married to you. It's been 8 months since y'all separated. And now you got to get back in the swing of things. It's going to be all right. I hope and I pray, okay? It will be all right. Relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Because, girl, you don't know them men. And you don't know what kind of advice they was going to give that man. So don't just be sending random people to go talk to your ex-husband about being a good father. Child. I was like, this is ghetto. This is ghetto, okay? Meanwhile, here go Peter's girl, Nika, trying to be the peacemaker. This is not the time for that. It is Melissa's birthday. I said that girl gonna cut in if she don't do nothing else. She gonna get her some camera time, okay? Whenever she see fit. And if that mean I need to yell and be the peacemaker, then I'll be that. Child, I don't see it for her. Something about her, I don't really see it for her, and that's just my own opinion, okay? Now, Cornelius done fell asleep on daggone Nicole again, child. Girl, just get in the bed with him at this point. That's the only advice I could give to you. If you want it that bad, just get in the bed. Just get in the bed, okay? Don't walk away. Like, girl, get in the bed. Even if y'all go to sleep and cuddle together, you want the intimacy, right? So why even walk away? Why be so upset in your feelings? The man's tired. I get it. I be tired too. I be going to sleep, but my husband get right in the bed. Okay? So So Tyra wants to go talk to Rob because before she go to make a decision, she wants to know how he feel about kids, because during the Truth or Dare game, we found out that he want more kids, and he wants to see, he wants more kids, and she knows that she doesn't want them. So when she's talking to him, he was like, I just need you to understand that you don't have to make a decision right now. You never know what the future may hold and what things may change. And I agree, because Tyra has only known Peter for ever. The only guy she's been with forever is still trying to hold on to him forever. Girl, you never know. You may meet a wonderful, amazing man and want to start a family and have kids with him. So never shut it down. I know you don't want no more, but things change. So I would say just stay open to it just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? And I agree with Cornelius, and I like Cornelius for Tyra, but it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work, okay? So now we go outside on the back porch, because it's time to decide whether we gonna love him or leave him, okay? So Justin, of course, decides that he's leaving, but we knew that because homegirl was like throwing herself all over him, and he looked like he was getting assaulted, okay? And Peter is going to leave Nika, and we knew that because as soon as Nika went to Peter to tell him that she needed a little bit more from him, and she needed him to step up and come after her and chase her and woo her, he was like, oh no, girl, I ain't really come here for that. I really did not come here for that, okay? So we knew he was leaving her. So Amina doesn't really feel like leaving Nika is a good idea, but she not going to use her block. So you must not feel that passionate about it, sis, okay? And Tyra is going to love Withrow, okay? Because she said, we'll figure out them kids later. I need to see what this is about. And I'm not mad at you, girl. If it's going to get you off of Peter, I say take Withrow, take John, Peter, Paul, and Mike. Whoever. Anybody but Peter, okay? So Amarachi is leaving the workout dude, which she should. What's his name? Asai, yes, leave Asai, because Asai was sitting there feeling himself. It was all about him. I'm going to work out. Look at me, girl. What else do you need when you got this? Like, grow up. This what I mean. Maturity. Like, where y'all finding these people? Where y'all finding these people, okay? So Pam is leaving Rye, and I think she just leaving Rye because she want Mike. Because her and Mike was out there having a conversation about how they kind of sort of connecting a little bit. I said, Mike, you are going to ruin this for you and Nicole completely. Y'all are not going to be able to be friends anymore if you hook up with Pam and she do not find love. If you hook up with Pam in this house and you supposed to be hooking her up with somebody to find love, it is not going to end well if you walk out with Pam and she walks out with no one. I'm telling you now, you need to really think this out, Mike, before you move with your little head instead of your big head. I'm just saying, okay? So Jeremy is going to love Tina. And I said that's a good fit. Of course he's going to love her because she's open to the lifestyle. She wants to be part of the girls. So for now, we see something happening next week. We're going to get down to the bottom of it. We definitely going to get down to the bottom of it, okay? So Nicole is leaving Cornelius, but we already know that because she wants to go to the sweet, and he wants to go to sleep. Okay? So Baba was like, anybody want to use your blocks? Anybody want to use your blocks? Everybody was like, we good, no blocks over here. So now everybody goes back into the house. We gonna restart this thing all over. The one thing I will say that I don't like about this whole thing is that they keep putting the same people in the dating pool. Like, go find some fresh new people. We don't want to recycle people. Like, what is going on? Out of all the guys and girls y'all got, I don't want to keep picking from the same guys. Like, don't bring Darius back in the house. Don't bring Nika back in the house. Like, y'all throwing them back out there so they could come back and potentially date somebody else. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, okay? And I do feel like Ugo still wants his wife, but she don't want him, okay? Mike still wants Pam, but Pam don't want him. I mean, Mike still wants Nicole, but Pam also. And so he gonna be caught up in some mess, okay? Definitely caught up in some mess. Jeremy just trying to sleep with whoever he want to sleep with. And Tyra wants Peter to realize that he really wants to be with her. It's a mess. It's all a mess. But that was episode 2 of Happily Ever After. I hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. If you have nothing to comment, but you enjoyed it, leave me some yellow hearts and let me know you stopped by. Like the video and subscribe. I'll be back next week with another Happily Ever After on BET. Peace.